It's finally beautiful out.
Cheers to dropping the hook for the first time of the season. We got this whole great big anchorage to ourselves.
I feel like this is why we're even doing anything.
Now let's look around at this empty anchorage.
I'm just so excited.
Okay, we're sailing. We're sailing, folks.
Wind's getting with it right in here.
The price that it has costed us at every single marina that we've been in. Welcome back to Sailing Tellaroo. We are leaving the marina and yes, we are going to the anchorage now. I'm so excited. We actually have 2 sails in today's video. Anyway, we first need to get off this dock. Let's go. We have pulled out of the slip and now we're headed to the anchorage. In the realm of dreams, there exists a moment where our longing for more out of life merges with reality, and the promise of adventure has found its way to us. For us, that moment began on March 1st, 2023, last year, when we began sailing around the world as a couple aboard our sailing yacht Tellaroo. But after a brief wintering season where Tellaroo rested in her slip as we worked to prepare her for another thrilling year, we recently began sailing yet again, and season 2 of Sailing Tellaroo was launched. Due to wind and weather still brewing in the Med, however, we've had to change our plans and hop to new marinas. Though season 2 has already started, it feels like today is the true start of a new adventurous year. Today, we cast off the chains of marina life routine and we go to where we love to be, in an empty anchorage, living a bit remote, all alone in the middle of nature on our self-reliant sailboat, where hustle and bustle have no place. Season 2 may have began on YouTube 2 weeks ago for us, but it feels like today is the true beginning for Sailing Tellaroo Season 2.
It's finally beautiful out and we finally got to leave and head over to a new location. The water is pretty muddy. Hopefully by tomorrow it will not be.
All right, y'all, so we have made our way out of the port of St. Maxime and we are just headed to an anchorage just a few miles away. Across the way from St. Maxime, we're gonna drop the hook, spend the night, and I think we got a good weather window tomorrow morning to head on further south. Good feeling to get back off the dock and drop the hook and get off that marina tab. That's one thing that you'll learn out here cruising, is that the more time you spend on the anchor, less money you spend giving it to marinas. Pretty good way of life on your sailboat to be able to drop the hook and just be off grid and doing your own thing without paying money to somebody else. So see that stuff up there? See that green hill? It's like a little golf mound or something, kind of aiming kind of just to the right of that green hill, and you might have to bump. And here's what I mean by bump.
Okay.
So out immediately. We've been in neutral for a minute right now, and we're still going that way.
Yeah.
When you stop this, the boat doesn't stop.
Okay.
The boat can go, 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 go.
officially set, like literally moments ago. Now let's look around at this empty anchorage.
Take a look at what this place looked like not long ago. Last year, around August or September, we were in this very anchorage, but the scene was much different than it is now. The sailing season was not quite over, and there were many neighbors on various sailing yachts throughout the anchorage enjoying their own adventures among us.
Hey baby, I don't know about you, but I think we should have a drink together.
100%.
Currently showing that we're in about 26, 27 feet of water.
It's crazy how the vibe changes so drastically from being in the marina to being on the anchor. I feel like a different person on the anchor. I feel like this is why we're even doing any of this, is like for this feeling.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. Being on the anchors, what it's all about is the peace, the serenity, being in tune with nature, the off-grid, the views, privacy, especially this time of year. Winter's over for us, but, you know, it's still the off-season for sailing here in the Med, and it's actually a great time to be sailing right now because it's not crowded. We got this whole great big anchorage to ourselves, and it's just what it's all about. When you're out there and the weather kicks up and you end up in something like we were in at the end of last year, and that gale force storm, it wasn't too fun at that moment, but these are the moments that make it worth it. When you're out here and the sun's working its way down late in the afternoon, getting ready to set here in a couple hours, and having a cocktail, and you're having a glass of wine, smoking a little cigar. I mean, that's what it's all about.
Feels good. I think that was the smoothest anchoring we've ever done.
Just have to take your time and do it right, and do it the John Kretschmer way. Old buddy John Kretschmer, he's a rock star in the sailing world, and he's not only taught me, he's taught many, many people a lot. All right, babe. Cheers to dropping the hook for the first time of the season here in Anchorage Cannon Bears, and looking forward to many, many more in 24.
Cheers, baby.
The sun is setting, so I wanted to show y'all. It is beautiful. What you think, cowboy?
Pretty awesome.
Good morning. I am still in my pajamas. Coffee's making. The sun is rising, so let's go check it out. It's just over there, just peeking out. Water's cleared up some. It actually got to about, I think, 28 knots gusting last night in the anchorage. It was a little rolly until about 1 a.m.
After only one night in this serene anchorage all alone, we started making tracks toward a French island we've been curious to discover for a while now. So as the sun was rising, so was our anchor. An adventurous day was starting all over again. The beauty of living on and traveling the world aboard a sailing vessel. Unless the weather tells you otherwise, you get to live and do what you want when you want.
It is 8:30 in the morning. I think we've got about a 7-hour sail. The good thing is that it's supposed to be like 62 degrees today, I believe. I'm just so excited. We are about to pull out some Genoa, get some sail out. Okay, we're sailing. We're sailing, folks. We've got about 12.5 knots of true wind speed, and the boat is going about 6 knots solid. We're motor sailing. 11.5 knots of true wind. We've got a beautiful coastline. Beautiful conditions. Captain Sean up there. Delilah girls down here. Sailing.
Alright y'all, so we are here on the north side of the Isle of Port-Cros. We are going to pull into the marina. All the good anchor spots are here on the north side of the island, and the wind is out of the northwest. Today it's supposed to shift overnight, so right now the wind is totally wrong for every one of the anchorages. They're all open, unprotected, right to the wind. So once again, here we go. We're going into a marina. We're going to spend the night. We'll look at it in the morning. We're either going to spend 1 or 2 nights here in the marina, and then we're going to be off on the next leg. Wind's getting with it right in here.
Yeah, it is.
23 knots. Even more reason to be going into the marina. Port-Cros. This is sailing vessel Telaroo. Sailing vessel Telaroo over. Yes, Port-Cros. This is sailing vessel Telaroo. We are here just off of Pontoon F, and we would like a transient berth.
Can you give me your length and breadth, please?
The length is 13 meters. It's 44 feet is the length, 13 meters. The depth, the drop is 7.2 feet.
You can take a place on the pontoon Foxtrot. There is some place.
We secured Telaroo up to Pontoon Foxtrot. When we went into the marina office, we were given the option to just stay on Pontoon Foxtrot. However, the whole pontoon was caked with bird droppings. There was also no water or power hookups on that pontoon, so for all of those reasons, we opted for a true berth a few pontoons into the marina.
All right, y'all, we made it into our berth. Delilah has just had some dinner, and now we're going to take her for a walk, check out the area, see what this place is all about.
The showers were clean with lots of stalls, and although the men's and women's showers and toilets were somewhat separated, they had a communal feel to them, since there was no door to separate them. To enter the showers, you entered on the men's side, and you exited on the women's side. We always check the temperature of the water to make sure it's hot before we decide if we want to take a shower in the marina facilities, or if we just want to take showers aboard Telaroo, and the water got pretty hot. Good morning. It is a brand new day aboard Tellaroo, and Sean and I are about to go and explore. It's definitely a lot warmer here than it was in St. Maxime, but I still put on a little jacket just in case. We're just gonna go explore. I think there's a bakery, a butcher shop, there's a winery. We're gonna check this place out. There are a ton of sailboats here. Compared to motorboats, this is like a sailboat place. Port-Cros is known for its picturesque beaches and turquoise sea. This island is heaven for nature lovers, with endless hiking trails, birds chirping and wandering near and far, and a heavy focus on biking. There are also multiple vineyards on the island, one of which we will try to locate today. Year-round, the total of full-timers living on the island is a population of around 350 people only. We're here way early for the season. It's March right now, but the season on the island starts around the beginning of May. In the town center, there weren't many businesses open yet, but it looks like they will open end of April or beginning of May. There's also a lot of construction going on, presumably preparing for when the season starts in just over a month. What'd you pray?
Ancient Chinese speaker.
Ancient Chinese speaker. He is Chinese. Well, we found the entrance to the winery. It says online that they're open till 3, but clearly the gate says otherwise. Now we're gonna do the 15-minute walk back. All right, y'all, we have had an absolute blast here. It has been so fun, and it's actually just stunning. It's stunning, it's beautiful, it's warm, and we've loved it. Thank you so much for watching. We actually get so many questions about the cost of marinas. I think we've been in 2021, something like that, since we've started circumnavigating, and so I'm putting a whole spreadsheet together for our patrons, so that is something to look forward to. This week on our Patreon, we are going to be posting the price that it has costed us at every single marina that we've been in since starting this whole circumnavigation, and that's going to be live to our patrons coming up in a couple of days. So if you're interested in that, definitely head over to our Patreon. We also share all sorts of behind the scenes stuff that we don't put in our videos, and we also give early access to our patrons over there. But anyway, we are going to hop off of here for now, and we'll see y'all next time on Sailing Tellaroo.